right. What is up, guys? How we doing? Today will be a little bit of a chill day. I'll do the first hour of just hanging out and open up some figures, and then the last hour we'll get back to Vulture and try to see where we're at with that one. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But we'll start today with this part by going through all the reveals. There's a lot, we just had Comic-Con, and kind of want to go over the reveals with you guys. And it's hard for me to get excited and talk about things like that when I'm sculpting, so I don't want to sculpt right now. We'll get into that in a second. But we do have the awesome 3-pack. Yeah. I was able to go over there for just Sunday. Me and Smash Lab, Chris, we jumped over there and made a good day of it. We got some goodies, including this and a few other things. Like I kind of regret it, but it's like I was there, and I've been wanting to pick up the My Hero Academia figure arts, but it just doesn't feel like the right time for me anytime. And so when I was there, I was gonna pick up. I was like, oh, let's get Deku right here. But then I go up to the counter and they're sold out, and I was like, okay. Well, I picked up Todoroki. Todoroki is my favorite of the series, anyways. So I don't mind picking him up. It was an early purchase too, and I was like, all right, well. So we got him. I also bought a stand. You can never go wrong with more of these stands. And they gave me like stickers too to put over the thing, but I don't need that. And then when I purchased the Marvel Legends figure, they gave me a free pack of Magic cards for a Spider-Man set. Unfortunately, I wanted all 5 for sure, but people were sitting at the other side at the end of it, the line, they're waiting to see who doesn't want their Magic cards. But I'd like to get the whole set. They're pretty cool. Dang, that's dope. No, and it's basically just I think it's like a kind of, these are not meant for, they're meant for like Commander, basically. They're not really the standard set, so you can't play them in standard games, but pretty cool. I mean, I've been waiting for Marvel to have like a trading card like this, not just like a reprint of a comic panel or an MCU screenshot. No, fuck that shit. I want art, and that's Magic the Gathering cards are good for that, and especially when they have the borderless ones. Like here's the Spider-Gwen one. That's a little hard for you to tell, but if you don't see them, all right, we'll go into it in a little bit. But anyways, I love the art. I picked up the Wolverine set of Secret Lair ones. I love that one. So I'll take a look at those, possibly. We'll see. And then so it was. I was in line. Picked this up. So I was actually in. I was looking around for like books for references, to get to start getting some inspiration from, and I was in line for the comic artist David Finch, and I guess I caught him right in the beginning of his like he just started signing, so everybody was there, and he was taking so long because he was sketching for people, and it was taking too long, and I was like, and as I was there, I was in line, and on the I was in front of this guy's booth, which is J.G. Jones. I'm sitting there looking at it, and I'm familiar with his art, but the more I look at it, the more I'm like, I feel like this would be better than the David Finch art for me, because the way he renders is very more realistic and gives more proportion to it. And I was like, I was sitting there. There was this wasp that was a print up there, and I'm just looking at it. It's like, you can just totally tell you can see the 3-dimensional of it more than some of the other comic artists. I could see the whole form, and I really like that. So I was like, you know what? And the David Finch one was $65, and this one was $45 with the with the signature. So I was just glad to be able to pick something up that I can use. So I was like, I'm done with that line. I'm gonna pick this one up instead. So I was just looking for more reference art books and stuff like that. So I'm happy to pick that up. And then I picked up a couple of things for Claire. She got a Coraline, same Comic-Con Mondo album, and then I picked up some stickers for both of us, and then got the Coraline and Paranorman 4K Steelbook. So there's two of them. It was a bundle. Anyways, that's what I picked up from Comic-Con. If you guys went, let me know what you picked up in the comments below, or if you're live, tell me right now. We can talk about it. But yeah, so there was that. Let's open up this Sauron. Kind of wish I kind of set up a like down angle, but oh well. And then also Hulk, but just because I have Hulkbuster here, I'm working on that Hulkbuster Hall of Armor. It's almost done. I mean, I'm sorry, it is done, but the printed version is on the. I'm working on printing it. It's gonna take me slow because at work it's my only way to print things, and right now all the beds are taken up because it's like go time. So I'm trying to get it done. Try to get it out soon. But Gaijin, what's up, man? How you doing? So we'll see how that goes. But I'm looking forward to putting the Hulkbuster Hall of Armor together, and I need to get the other 6 Hall of Armor pieces ready to make too. But if you want yours, you can just go to uncannsculpt.com and I'll start making 3 more for you. You get a set of 3. Look at this. This is just one. But you can get you put your light puck here, put your light puck up there, and boom, you're good to go. Which it comes with the light pucks, by the way. Alright, so we got the sucker out. Look at this. All these goodies. And the Sauron has these like hypno eyes too. So that's a kind of a little good deviation from the other one. And then on top of that, I believe it's pinless legs, which is nice. I didn't know that it had pinless legs until like a week ago when I noticed it. You know, like somebody were talking about it, and I was like, oh, you know what? I was trying to look at like the difference between them. So and then I noticed, so I thought maybe they used some more parts from the lizard, but they really didn't. It's like knees down they did, but actually, no, not even knees down. I would say hips down here, probably. I mean, not hips, god dang it. It's like thighs down. But they're all pinless. Hold on. Okay, well, I was trying to get Sauron now, but hold on. Let's get the females out because they are nowhere anyways. Guy just said, setting my goal to attend San Comic-Con 2030. Hell yeah. Only 5 more years to get there. I'm lucky that I'm close enough, and I took it was a 2-hour drive. I thought it was going to be like 3 hours, but come on, get out. But we ended up going to a My Chemical Romance concert at Dodger Stadium on Saturday night, and I didn't get home till 1 o'clock in the morning. And then I dipped off at 5 o'clock, or woke up like around like 5 o'clock, and then I dipped off like 5:30. It was over at Smash Live's place by 6, and I was out the door. So I got 4 hours of sleep, and we made it. We made it work. Feet are killing us, but it was all good. Little robe. I know people were not happy about the face. It matches the Marvel Snap art, so I get where they're going with it. Oh my god, this plastic is so like dense. Like you cannot bend it very much. That is killer. Do you have the previous bath Sauron? I do-ish. It was like I have it mostly the way done, but I don't have the tail. Which in my display, he was pressed up all the way against the glass anyways. So I don't have I didn't need the tail, but I'm glad I have this one. I'm glad I have both. Like, I mean, I could just use both, to be honest. And I can still get the tail. I don't think it's that hard to get. I just need to do it. Oh my god, I cannot get her out of this plastic. It's like does not want to bend at all. God, that is weirdly like strong. It's just a very thick plastic, I guess. Oh, okay. All right, there's that. So her shirt is like an overlay, so that's nice because it's like a yellow overlay, and then the green is painted on, which is better. So it's always better that it's yellow not getting painted because yellow stuff gets painted. And then, you know, you're not going to get anywhere in this. You're going to get some green panties underneath of a loincloth, basically. And then they got keyed in, which is nice. This cloth piece is keyed in. It's a separate piece, but it doesn't go up and it doesn't move around. It's like extremely faint, but for some reason I could pick it up more on this leg. But there's like a like keying from the mold. It's like the extra plastic when it get pushed out, and I could see the way that mold was keyed together. Yeah, I can kind of see on the other one too. Interesting. It's weird that they did it from the front like that, but I guess it's because of the way because of pinless legs. I think you had to do it specifically. You planning on getting the X-Men 97 Rogue Gambit 2-pack? Heard some people liking the head sculpt on that for a swap on the San Comic-Con Savage Land set. I do not plan on picking that up. I don't want to pick up any of the X-Men 97 stuff. Okay, well, unless it serves the comic purpose, which that 2-pack doesn't for me. It's too animated, and I don't like the Gambit. This is unnecessary for me. I'm okay. I like the head sculpt on here. I don't mind this. I'm keeping this. There's nothing. I mean, I get what people are talking about with the what's it called? What do they say? Miley Cyrus looking face, and it's just it's odd, but it's all right. I mean, hell, I'll sculpt my own head sculpt in the future. I don't care. But yes, sorry, hold on. Triple with Toys, what's up, man? You're late. I appreciate you being here. Let's see here. Trying to figure out what that overlay could be reused for. I was thinking of an 80s Rogue with a green crop top over a black bodysuit. This could be interesting. Yeah, and it's like the overlay kind of like it's like a specific torso for the overlay too. Because it doesn't go all the way down. I got a little bit of green. Hold on the shoulder up here. I don't even know if you can see that. There he goes. You can see a little green paint on there. The 97 Jubilee is exactly what I want. I need that one for sure. You know, and I pre-ordered 2. I'll do a giveaway when that one comes out with one of my head sculpts as well. But if you haven't seen my X-Men display on top of my Beethoffs, I have that Bath Jubilee, and because I was trying to see if I could swap out her hand, and I pulled it and it snapped the peg in there. So now, and I always wanted an updated version now, so that's even better. The 97 one is basically a perfect upgrade for it, and I can fix my old one, so I'm okay with that upgrade. And it's nice that the boots have texture. I like that. It's a little pushed out. That's okay. The skin tone looks good. I don't know what it's been like, why it's been like that, but like I feel like all the skin tones have been like too pink in a way. Like the Psylocke from the Thanos 2-pack, that one just felt too pink for me. She has good skin tone. It's like semi-dark, but I don't know, it's not too bad. The other one was just weirdly too oh my god, those joints. Pinless joints are always so like hard to move. You can always free one up, but you can't free the other one up. And then, in case you need to know, this piece is not stuck, so you can take it off if you wanted to. In a way, you could slip it past her forearm, I guess, but you can't really do that. So that's nice. And then her cuffs are separate, so that's cool. She comes with that Craven. Let's see if we can trade this out. She has like the spear that came with Craven and Black Panther, which is too thick for her hands to hold. I'm just glad that they gave us that one that came with Kazar, because that one is a much thinner version of it, and that is better for the female hands. For the males, they're better off with that Craven one, but for the female figures, this one is better to hold. So, like, look at the girth difference between these two here. That's crazy. This one's better though. This one just felt too much. I don't really care for these too much, but if I had like a Dora Milaje, I can give them all these. This would be perfect. Which I need a Dora Milaje. Just give me like a 2-pack, and I'd be totally fine with that. If you had to do a 2-pack with the Dora Milaje, what would you want to do with another? Would it be another Dora Milaje of like a different like look, or would you want to like hero versus villain type situation, or there's another villainous faction going against them? No, that is still an army builder. Let's see here. Gaijin says, I don't see Miley though. I think it's the eyes for me, but it's alright. It's not a big deal. I'm down for Jubilee and Morph. I'm mixed on Storm. Kind of lean towards a modern AVX look. Yeah, I'll go into like my thoughts on which ones I want to pick up in probably in a little bit. But Jesus, I'm fucking breaking out all over the place. But Storm was the 2-pack. If you're talking about the 2-pack one, or are you talking about the Outback one? Because that Storm in the 2-pack, I definitely did that one. I like that. So I love that Storm. That from the Thunderbird 2-pack. And now that we can get with pinless joints, totally fine with that. And let's see here. Hope to come across Psylocke, but I remember Dan and Dwight saying on Toy Migo's interview they might put out some characters on a retro card. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure she's going to be on a retro card with better colors. Don't worry, it's coming. Just have patience. Dora Milaje with a Hatut Zaraze or a Midnight. A Midnight Angel. I think that would be the better one to go with, since we already had the Hatut Zaraze and it didn't seem like it sold too well. Or I don't know. I felt like I saw that a lot, which is great for army builders. But yes, Dora Milaje with a Midnight Angel. Good choice. 2-pack. The classic look is dope and it's nice. She's double jointed, but it looks a little weird. Interesting. Good to know. We'll go through it in a second here. We'll talk about it in just a second here. So I like the Emmett Frost. Yes, Emmett Frost is pretty sweet. You know what? While we're talking, while I'm sitting here unboxing stuff, and you guys can't see anything on the floor because I'm stupid and I didn't set up another camera for this. Let's throw on the. We'll share Instagram so we can take a look at these pictures. All right, so we got MCU collector over here. So a couple things we're gonna talk about. Let's talk about Mephisto first, because why not? Love this. It's great. Perfect. Perfection. Whoops, hold on. Let me go to... Where is... Oh, this is my thing. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. Take that out. Alright, Mephisto. You get the throne, which is a big-ass throne. Pretty wide. I'm gonna have to pick it. I'm gonna have to create a wall mount for it. Made of like bones and skulls and sinew-looking things. Could be fun. I'm gonna say that that the throne was made by what was it, Bagragul, the demon entity that takes up Helverine, because it's like an artist. But anyways, and then you get the cape and loincloth that you can swap out, but I feel like the cape could be a little bit darker. Like there's like a texture on it. And the textured color is the color I think the cape should be. So I think it just needs to be a little bit toned darker, and it would look a little bit better to me. Because, yeah, but I like the sculpted look. I kind of want to keep it in the sculpted one, if I can. If I don't have him sitting down, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna be sitting down anyways. Like this is so sweet. I'm just glad we got this better version of him. He's gonna have 2 head sculpts. Comes with extra stuff, the throne. Totally worth it. This is $80, available right now. You can pre-order it, and if you don't want it, you don't get it. And if you want it, boom, you don't have to wait until the end of a stupid HasLab to see whether you're getting it or not. And then you got Spidey over here. So this is everything you're getting. You get the sword, sword gripping hands, some nice stylish hands-on already, and then you get the interchangeable cloth, and then you do get an extra head sculpt, which is fantastic. I don't think did we ever see what Mephisto was gonna come with in the what was it called? Not two pack. The Engine of Vengeance. What was he supposed to be? What was his accessories? Let's throw this away. So anyways, let's go. What are you guys' thoughts on him? It's great that they show that they found a way to put out Mephisto, yeah. And it's great that, even though they say something, that doesn't mean that for sure is going to happen. Things change. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what you can get down the way. So, never say never. I'm seeing that as never say never for Engine of Vengeance or Robbie Reyes in some form or fashion. If I can get a Robbie Reyes figure, then I'll go get the Ramen Toys car. But until I get the Robbie Reyes figure, I don't plan on getting the car. You got butterfly shoulders too. I don't think the OG promo images from the HasLab had them. Interesting. So I'll have to do some research on that one to see the difference. But yeah, he does have some butterfly joints. That's fantastic. So I'm looking forward to this series for sure. I mean, the MJ and the Anti-Venom ones are the least liked, just because I was hoping for Anti-Venom, like the Eddie Brock one, and I would have wanted that one on the what's it called, the Venom, the movie Venom Buck. Oh, I thought that could have been so dope. That would have been so cool. But we got this one. It's just I already had the other one, and I was okay with the older one for this version of him, because I didn't need him to do too much. Just need to stand there and display, because he's the extra. So, and then they decided they had to go with the blue Super Soaker kind of guns because of, I believe it was because Magic the Gathering, they couldn't show that off. Like in look at the card art, he doesn't have guns in his hands. He has, so that I'm sure they couldn't show guns. I don't think Magic's ever used guns like that. So that's why they're purple. Oh, that's why they're blue, and then he's got green ooze coming out. Like, yeah, you can't even see. Yeah, I don't really see any guns there, but it's cool. I like that. Let's go look at MJ real quick. I love the art. She comes with extra set of hands, the flipping hands, and then she got fists. And then she's got the masked head and the unmasked head, which is, I plan on using the unmasked head to swap onto my old MJ body. So that's fantastic. I can get 2 upgrades right there. And then she comes with the 4 instead of the 3 in the Iron Spider. Man Wolf, that's a great addition. I was there in person. I got to see the texture, and I like it. You know, it's very faint, but it's there all over the body. It's there. You can kind of see it here a little bit, but I hope to see it get used more often, because I just like when things have texture all over. It just adds more details that makes the figure pop, especially when you add a little bit of paint too. So this is the Man Wolf card. This is the back side of it. I actually never saw the back side. I've always seen the front side, which you can see here. And then he transforms, and he becomes, let's see. You get the Man Wolf right here. So that's pretty cool. Let's just look at that beautiful art, man. That's so cool. And then the one that everybody wants, and I made sure to look at it pretty closely, and yes, all those like ribs and everything, it's in the sculpt. There's little pieces that are sculpted into it. You can see right here. You can see that the shine. All of these are sculpted on there. So it's the Renew Your Vows body, but retooled for these ripped pieces, which is fantastic. I'm sorry, Gaijin. He said, I think his only accessories were his hands and his skull. I'm not seeing anything else. Okay, so hand and his skull. So look at that. You get two new hands. You get two heads. We have skulls, I think, but we have plenty of things to use. So I mean I have a skull because I made the Ghost Rider one, so I can just print more of those suckers out. Yeah, the MJ head sculpt is great. Don't want the figure. I get it. Yeah. I wanted all of it. The Star God version of Man Wolf. I was never very familiar with the Man Wolf 2 one. But I gotta do some research. Time to dig into Marvel Unlimited. I remember the leak listings mentioning these, but I didn't think they were under the Magic Gathering releases. Yeah, I didn't either. I was surprised. So, but Battle Damage Spider-Man, it's fantastic. I do want to get this one. Comes with the web shield. You got his hands going through the hole like this. That's interesting. So what all does he come with? Oh, there's no pack out? That's weird. He comes with an extra head, an unmasked, beaten up Peter Parker. He gets fists. He gets wall crawling hands, web shooting hands, web shield, and then the one web, which is fantastic. This is good color too, by the way. I like that. All right, so let's get into the X-Men. This is like the Outback Storm, I believe. So it's nice that she gets an extra pair of hands, including making it into the lightning bolt ones. For me, I always prefer Storm with the yellow lightning bolts versus blue. But this one's it's like a gray. It's not really black on the suit. So that's not bad. I like the head sculpt. It's a very nice head sculpt. She only comes with one, I believe. Yeah. So just two. Okay, so you get fists, you get the open hands, and you get the lightning bolt hands. Okay, nice. And more David Nakayama art on the blue on the side. Go to the Wolverine here. I don't plan on. I want to get the Storm, which is just a retro card. I think it was a Target exclusive, so look out for that. Maybe it'll sit on shelves for a little while. We'll see how much of these are. The Magic the Gathering things are supposed to be supposedly $40. And then, by the way, the Spider-Man and Agent Anti-Venom, I believe, were mainline. So you're going to find them everywhere. Like, you might even, like, I believe even Target would probably have them. And then you got Man Wolf and MJ, which I believe are the the Amazon and fan channel exclusives. So you can find these at probably GameStop popping up. So anyways, I was talking about Logan. Looks cool. It's a good figure. I think these parts are new, nice and clean. The body's been reused before from the bottom down, just a new jacket basically. I'm probably gonna pass on this one. It's a great figure, but I have my good like casual Logan with that Sabretooth 2-pack. I'm okay on that one. Yes, it is a pin legs Wolverine on here, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, it's at least it's not really going to be a sought after Wolverine. So we'll see how long that one lasts around. But I know people do like this look for him. This comes with playing cards. Yeah, I don't need that one. Sunspot, I do want Sunspot. I don't know. I do want it. I want more New Mutant stuff. However, I don't know. It's like I'm looking at this now. The yellow is very like almost near white in a way. It's not yellow, not as much as like the Cyclops' yellow is. And it's like I like it, but I kind of don't like it at the same time. And then the more animated looking head sculpt, it does come with like these new versions of the effects. So this is like are you doing Kamehameha over here? Okay, so I never got a chance to see this. This is interesting. So he kind of has more of that bubbly look for him. It's a good sculpt. It's good. Kind of looking for his powers with the bubbleness, Kirby Crackle-ish. Some flame coming up from the palm, so it kind of helps keep it together by pushing this part underneath of it, I guess. And then you've got this more. It's kind of like the flame effect we've had in the past, but a lot longer. Yeah, this one is pretty nice. I do like it. I like it for the effect, so if I can find it for a good price, I might pick this up. Because I can swap out, maybe I can swap off the head and eventually start using it for some New Mutants. Because I want comic New Mutants for sure. Yeah, Gaijin, probably so like $20 for the cards. Oh well, okay, $15 for the cards, $25 for the figure basically. All the figures are $25. Confuses Outback design for the previous releases, the white and black ones. Oh yeah. I could use pins on Logan. I'm surprised they never did a male counterpart to the New Mutants. I know, right? I was dying for that. Like, give us like a 2-pack of like of Magic and then the New Mutants guys. Like, come on. Swappable heads for Cypher, Sunspot, and Cannonball. Yeah, come on. We can't have that, people. If only. I mean, if they update it, they make new ones, let them do that. But if they come back to New Mutants, if they're going to restart the New Mutants thing, I kind of want them to do this old version first, and then they can come back to that more recent one and finish that up. I don't know. It depends. Because I like that New Mutants era that we got with the, what's it called? With that buildable, or that, 3 different variations, Danny Moonstar one. Such a big gap where his legs plug into the pelvis. Yeah, especially like right here to get that range. It's definitely. Sunspot looks good. I can't tell if it's just an Amazing Fantasy Spidey body because it looks a little slimmer. You're right. Let's take a quick peek here. I'll do some investigation because we got new forearms here, new legs. It does look slimmer. It can't be the same body. I'll have to do some investigation here. I don't have AF Spidey body around here at the moment, but he does look pretty thin. It's probably like built on the AF body, but with some changes. Cable, I do want this version. I think this is pretty dope. It's a costume that we haven't got before. The head sculpt, I can try to use the old X-Force head sculpt, put it on here. because I feel like I can use this for a comic-y one too, but it is very animated style with the kind of softness it's got here. But especially the head sculpt. The head sculpt is for sure kind of very animated looking. Cable also looks good. Looks like a double ball joint in the torso. I hope for Messiah Complex design someday. Oh, I know. Hope for Messiah Complex for sure. It does look like a double. Let's see here. I don't really see any like bending here. Like I don't see it twisted. I don't see it moving. I see all of it in the top here. I don't know if it's just Shooting Galaxy wanting to not break up this sculpt line, but I'm not seeing it shift at all. Interesting. But Emma Frost, yes, we definitely need her. Like this, I think this head sculpt looks fantastic. It doesn't look very anime looking. You can get away with it for your white queen. Kind of more like the I have the Hellfire Gala one, which is nice. So I could probably reuse it. But this looks pretty good. And then the cape is a not hard plastic, but it's pretty soft. But it's not soft goods, unfortunately. That's what she needs. But at least you get some windswept hair. I like that. Good expressions too. Jubilee is the main one. So like for me, it's Jubilee, Emma Frost, and then Cable. I think those are the three I want to pick up. Maybe Sunspot if it's on sale. But Jubilee's the first priority. Like look at that. Head sculpt looks great. You get some effects finally. And by the way, the effects are in her hands. Like the effects are her hands. So you just need to plug them in. See, connected here. So you can't really use these effects for your other Jubilee. I don't believe she uses. I don't think she has black gloves. I think she has pale hands. But perfect for this. You get a little open hand to hold the cup that she comes with, which is nice. Let's see here. It looks pretty cool, and looks like it's pretty soft plastic that Shooting Galaxy was able to like fold it up, get it out of the way. She looks great. I mean, the body looks good. I mean, it's nothing too crazy with the body, but it's just nice that it's pinless now from what we've had in the past. And then we don't really see the black too much underneath of the underside here, like this. This is like what happened to Cage. His hand, it has too much of a cut underneath here, and it looks horrible. This looks great. So yes, I need that one. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be passing on this. This head sculpt looks great. I don't feel like myself needing that because it's too anime style looking too. Not enough details. There's more details in this rogue than that one, and that hair is a little too bright. So I still like this one. And then let's see what else we got. And then of course this one is more of it. This one's that if you don't know, it's a starting lineup figure that they just put a new head on. It's literally top to bottom is just a starting lineup figure. That's why you get this weird articulation here. Why? Let's see. Where is it at? So he's got a palm gripping basketball figure. Hand. I guess I don't have a picture of it. Yeah, but the articulation, you just can't see it there. It looks weird. This, I definitely need this. Wolverine is a great one. I probably should have passed on the Secret Wars one, but because I like this color more. But in case I want to create a Secret Wars display, because I already have a Secret Wars display for my villains. In case I ever want to do heroes, he can be added to that. But this is definitely the Brown Suit Wolverine I would want. So this is a definite need right here. This is a definite need. It's upgraded for sure with the Jean Grey on the Marvel Girl side. Last one we got was like a Powered X, and that one was single jointed elbows, pinned legs. You're still gonna get the same kind of articulation here at the waist, which I don't really plan on doing too much with her. But now that you get the pinless, it's a little bit better. And then you get 2 head sculpts with her, which is great. And then you get the X Factor Cyclops, and a nice upgrade from that one with Dark Phoenix. And you get the new blast effect as well, so that's great. Which looks like you're getting it on a gridded teeth instead of a yelling face like the other one. Yeah, wincing in pain at that Gambit lineup calf crunch. Yes, I know. It's like they got away with it because they hid it under the jersey, but there's no hiding that now. You need to get an astonishing Emma. You didn't get the you never got the what the yeah, I guess the astonishing one that came in the what wave was that with Cyclops, the astonishing Cyclops. I can't even remember what wave that was. Oh, I think it's Chod, the Chod, whatever you want to call him. That Bath wave. Yeah, that was a good figure, but you know, even if you want to switch to like a soft goods, she's pinned. The cape that she has is pinned on her. Like I think it's like right here, so it goes over her shoulders. So you don't get too much out of it, but it's still nice. Use the new female torso more. Yeah, they need more. It just with time we'll get that more often for sure, because as new things come out, it takes a while to like, okay, you build this tool, okay, now you can get more and you get used to it here and this here, and then more time goes on, all the females will be that way. You know, it took us a while just to get everybody on the double jointed elbows for the females at least. So with time we'll have that. So you don't care about the Star Wars stuff. It's cool, but like I want this one, but I'm just kind of over Black Series stuff. It's too pricey and not working very well. Oh yeah, the Logan, the World War Logan, it looks very awesome. I like all the sculpt work on this one, and I definitely want to pick this one up. And we don't know how it's going to be done. They didn't show packaging. They did show. Let's see. There's two that are missing here from MCU Collector. Oh, there's also Emperor Doom. I do want this one. But there was I don't see pictures here. They didn't have them out there on display, but they showed off Phoenix, which is the Rachel Summers version, and then they have Feral, and I want both of them. And it seems like they're doing the mini comic wave again, which is crazy because it's going to be like three X-Men in that one. But we'll see. I don't know if they're connected to that or what. But there is Phoenix for sure comes with a comic, so that lets us know that there's going to be a mini comic wave 2. But who else comes with it? We'll see. Sorry, you're gonna see messages popping up here. So maybe I'll be done with this. Oh yeah, look at that Odious. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to go check that out, but that was pretty cool. Oh, the last thing was Duke. And they showed this off in the Maximum area between Spider-Man and Hulk. So Maximum Deadpool coming next for sure. Look, you can see me. I said, ooh, interesting. So yeah, that's coming up soon. All right, let's take this down. Let's show some ZBrush. And of course, I didn't even open up my figure. I got through like Rogue a little bit. Didn't get a chance to pose her, but it's alright. I'll dig through this later. Let's do some sculpting. Alright, so also, I don't know if you guys saw my post, but I was able to get out the Iceman's line, so I'll be working on more of those hopefully soon. trying to print more of them out. I finally got it to actually print. They've been failing on me for the longest time. Okay, so now that we have a good base, let's make some alterations. So let's do alterations. Stoic. So let's start with an easy one. We're gonna go for a more stoic one, which he's gonna have more of a like a grimace in a way. Oh, you know what? That's something I didn't get a chance to do because I meant to go check out the Mofex section. I totally didn't. Mofex Iceman, I need that one for sure. I need Duke, but I'm still mixing on Maximum Deadpool. If it's just a re-release of the I doubt it's gonna be a re-release of the San Diego Comic-Con Deadpool. It's gonna be probably using different stuff. Cool. It'd be interesting if they redo the Jeff the Landshark in there too. I don't know, but I doubt it's gonna be as similar to that Comic-Con release. But we'll see. They might just still use the same hands. I can see them reusing the hands. That was all pretty new. You get quite a bit, so I would be fine with that. As long as the accessories are different, I'm fine. Because even I didn't like because they went with the Ninja Turtle kind of look for them as well. For the accessories. Yeah. Let's see, I'm interested in Rachel Summers. I think she's in a new menu with Comic Wave. Yep. Astonishing Ammo is a low priority at the time for me. I really want to build up the OG popular giant size, popular 90s lineups of X-Men. Yeah, but Astonishing, yeah, we got the Wolverine, Cyclops, and then we've got the Emma Frost, and hopefully we get Beast in here soon. Oh my god, come on, don't crash on me. Let's see here. Yeah, the hands are fine if the body is as good as the Linear Vows, but newly sculpted and a bit bigger. Like on par with the Vulcan body, I'll reconsider. Okay, so if you think if they can resculpt the body, it could be better for you. That's interesting. I hope. See if they do want to resculpt it, or if they try to go with a Vulcan body. Let's see. All right, I think the head sculpt is fine itself. I was kind of looking at the head shape up here. I think I'm happy with how it looks. Alright, so let's get that grimacing look. Turn off this. Look at this baggy. Let's see, let's go into here. Let's see here. The leak listing a while back mentioned a Colossus and Kitty Pride 2-pack, and I think it's astonishing. Okay, let's hope so. I can also see that being like an Outback one, because I know that. No, that was Betsy. We need Outback era Colossus and Betsy Braddock. But I would go for it. Astonishing, Kitty Pride, and Colossus 2-pack. We definitely need that for sure. Let's see, masking. Let's go here. Duplicate. Name Stoic. that one. Bring that down a wee bit. Alright. Don't anything crazy on him, just something that's just a little bit more. This is a standard. This is gonna be a standard face, so I just want something a little bit more than what I had before. Okay, so let's go. Now that we've got Stoic, turn off those. Do duplicate, and we got we're gonna turn this one into, we wanted, so that was grimace, now we want gritted teeth. Now and then another one would be devious smile. Oh, so then that means I need to import in the teeth. I think, let's see here. Be a little bit further back. Okay. Okay, so that should be okay. Now we take standard brush, or actually standard. Go switch to here. Oops, I'll switch back. Should be a good start. Then do a dynamish. Complete lower. There we go. Okay, so back to here. Clear this out. Okay, sorry. I wasn't paying attention to chat. Oh, okay, nobody's talking. Okay, double check. Oh, and we've got random ads on Twitch. Thank you, Twitch. Okay, so let's add T. Oh, you know what? I need to switch to my tablet. Oh, there we go. All right, so here, let's go up with this. Get that out, get that out. bring this part up. Oops. Go up here with this. And then bring this area up. Let's move. Let's see. Let's see. Kind of like how I had it just a second ago. I just need to reposition probably the teeth. So let's look at transparency. Yes, we want teeth here, but start up higher. A little bit bigger as well. I think that's better. Okay, let's stick with that. Fix this, and let's fix this. Okay. And then, so this Friday, I'll have Lizard available, I have Vulture available, and I'll have the Hall of Armor for the Hulkbuster up for digital files. And I guess I'll do physical ones as well. And basically, if I do a physical one, it's going to be the Hulkbuster plus one Hall of Armor. Since, you know, it's like a 6-pack of the lights. So, and the Hulkbuster takes up 4, so I'll just throw in one extra Hall of Armor. In case it helps people. So that way, if you get 3 Hall of Armors, a Hulkbuster set, so you'll have 2 on each side of the Hulkbuster if you wanted to go that way. Yeah, the gap between here and here, yeah, we'll see what we can do to mess with that a little bit. I think I should try separating the teeth, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, this is too much for sure. But let's see. Let's see what I can do. Let's make a lip better. So we'll try that. Let's try to find this little area here. fill. Let's bring this part in. I think it's because of the chin. Let's add a little bit more here. Let's fix this a little bit more. Here. And then actually let me throw in the references. Okay, there's a reference I'm looking right there. Let's bring this can come down a wee bit. Okay. I feel like this nose come back a wee bit. Maybe, I don't know. Is this gonna work? That's all right. Then, so we can bring it out this way. And bring it up here. Very good, very good. Then let's bring it down here. Pretty sure I could just use Stoic's one. Yeah, that one sits well. Let's see here. Solo. So that's Stoic. Yeah. Okay, let's turn off the Stoic one then. I guess we'll create our own because it kind of sits a little bit lower. Just make this push this one down a little bit. But what are you guys interested in picking up for from the cons? Let's see here. I for sure Mephisto's on the top of my list because I like dealing with the supernatural stuff. It was very X-Men heavy, but I dig the Wolverine Storm 2-pack. The Star Fox and Champion of the Universe. We didn't get to talk about that one. I do want that one. Finally get Star Fox in the line. Cosmic stuff. Yes, thank you. I'll take that. So I'm gonna have that. That's on the top of my list as well. What else? I think I mentioned all the X-Men ones that I wanted. But yeah, I think this is the top of my list right now. Play groups, auto group, boom, bam, and pat. Let's see here, pinkish. Yeah, that works. Let's see here. Color, fill object. Go back to red, white. Fill objects. And then from here, we need to kick out this piece here. And whoops. It's too strong there. That's better. Still not perfect on these lips here. Let's try to re-dynamesh this. Maybe it needs more of the lip shape here. Is it maybe too far out? Let's see. Yeah, it seems good there. Then let's slightly kick this detail in. And then let's give this a little bit. That. And then let's do just a wee bit. I think this needs to get pushed out a little bit more as well. that. Boom. Let's see here. I got a list of 20, but Monfix, Iceman, and Jada Toy, Street Fighter, Alpha Chun-Li. My top 2. Oh, like Jada Toy, Scooby-Doo line. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that. I need to pick up Shaggy when I can. Monfix, Batgirl, Lobo, and Superman. Oh, nice. Jada, Scooby-Doo, Daphne, and Sea Demon. Marvel Legends 97 Morph and Jubilee. JoJo Wetsuits. Jada Invincible. Jada Invincible is going to be cool. I'm interested in that one for sure. Maybe Mondo, Ghostbusters, Janine, and the Adventure Time 2-pack. McFarlane's Page Punchers, Team NT, Mofex, Thunderbolts, John Walker. Oh, the Mofex showed off the John Walker. I didn't check. I didn't see that. That's cool. I don't do MCU anyways, but still cool. I didn't know about that. Maybe the Mezco Hulk and Longbox Heroes Madman. Oh, that's right, Mezco Red Hood. I definitely want to pick that one up. The Hulk looks cool. It's very short for Hulk, but it works, and it's Mezco stuff. But it's cool. It's got toe joints. We'll see how much the articulation really goes. A lot of the Mezco stuff for the bigger, bulkier guys weren't that well articulated, but he looks good. Nightcrawler though, fantastic. I like that Nightcrawler. I might have to pick up that Nightcrawler. Maybe he'll go in the display. Because I technically do need another Nightcrawler, because I've got one on the Sentinel, one that's with Excaliburs, and there's not a Nightcrawler in my X-Men shelf. So maybe you can go in there. So let me switch this to fast shader. It's not bad. I like this. Okay, we're not bad. I think we just need to kick out this area a little bit more. There we go. That's better. And then last is let's fix gums here. This area messed up on the gums. So let's fix that. Brush, auto masking, back face mask. Okay, it's better. Okay, then let's go with let's see here. There we go. Actually, turn up the geometry a wee bit. Take this mask. And then let's go here to this side. Well, shit. Let's turn off symmetry. Okay, let's go here a little bit. All right. Better. Changing my mind on the Mondo squads. Adventure Time 2-pack. The previous release was roughly 8.5 inches from what I found. Oh, okay. Still waiting for a Monfix Nightcrawler and hoping the wait will be worth it. The Marvel Legends 97 Nightcrawler sold out on BBTS. Oh. Yeah, I feel like the Monfix Nightcrawler will be worth it for sure. Yeah, just hold out for that one for sure. Seems okay. So I think what I want to do is drop this bottom jaw down a wee bit. I feel like this is too close. So let's take this. Okay. I'm curious how that looks. I guess it's okay. Alright, we'll keep that then. Let's see. I feel like, out of Mezco, those are the three I like the most. They didn't show off too much Rumble Society stuff, if any at all. It was Batman Year One, which is cool. I like the Batman Year One. I might get that one. But and I missed out on the Nightwing. The Nightwing collected, the Comic Con exclusive was sold out by the time I got there. But it's like red and black are my favorite colors. But for Nightwing, I didn't really like him in red and black. He was always blue and black, and I probably would have picked it up if I saw it, but otherwise, I'm okay. I'm okay without it. I don't need to track it down. See, this tail is much better. Look at this tail. It's just as thick, and I can bend this one, and look, it's already straightening back out. And this one, it's still keeping it in shape. Why was this one such a better thing than this one? This one's crap. It was like Is there no bend anywhere in this tail? Because it doesn't seem like it. There's no holes to sew. I guess there's no holes in it, so that's why it's all a solid piece. It's not even bending wire in here. That's stupid. No wonder it doesn't connect. Red Hood was cool, same with Batman Year One. Mexico doesn't really hit for me anymore, but Lex Luthor with his war suit would change my mind. Ooh, I feel like they could do pretty well with the Lex in his war suit. Okay, I think we're good there with the teeth. So we're good on that one. Let's rename this Gritted Teeth. I want to rename this one Grimace, because that's what he is. Okay, we'll turn off Gritted Teeth. Oops. Duplicate that. And then we'll call this one a Gritted Teeth. And then we'll use this one as the base from now on. So let's duplicate and duplicate. Turn off that one. Okay. So now this one will be the devious smile. Let's see how much we can push this one up. It looks so funny, but it is not complete. Exactly. Let's go here. Reminds me of the Michael Keaton Batman meme. Alright, so for this one, I think we can put this here. We're pretty close. Just need to dig this corner in a little bit more. Oops. Okay. Let's bring this part out. Let's put it back up. Bring this small area down and back a little bit. Let's mask. Let's got this area. We don't want to get too close here. Oops. Alright, let's go. Oh, wait. Hold on. Masking. Blur mask. There we go. That way we can get a little bit closer to this cheek without having to touch the cheek. Let's go here. Let's kick this out. And then let's create a better trench here for the lip. Same thing with here. We'll just try to fix this little area here. Okay, and then for here, let's give him a little bit of the lip curl. Let's go a little bit larger there. Let's see here. I feel like this chin can come down a wee bit. this lip. Then this lip will need to get the detail. Let's see here, go here. Oh, I took a little too much out of that. Let's see. Okay, so this area is a little weird for me here. Let's see what we can do to fix this. Let's bring this in. Better. Alright, it's not too bad. Alrighty, guys. I think we'll leave it right here for now. I'm gonna try to work on both the mecha beak. If I can get that out, I'll put that out. I'll get something we can work with during this week, and then on top of that, I will try to get Lizard's head or Lizard's tail done, which I feel like it won't be too hard. But now that we have the main sculpt, I did get the this grim. Oh yeah, but he just doesn't have any teeth in his mouth. Like it just looks like this. That'd be funny. Let me see. Let me put my face all the way up. So, recently worked on the lizard one. This is gonna be hard to tell to see, but oh, you know what? Let me see here. I can add. Final renders. Lizard. There we go. Come on. So this is what's going to be available. One of the sets. So you're going to have the top one, which is going to be separated into three pieces: the tongue, the lower jaw, and the upper jaw. Which I'm trying to get that keying process to be as clean as possible, so you don't have to worry about as much of the cleanup. Then you got the kind of like smile, snarl looking face, and then you've got the stoic one. So that's going to be everything you get on this set. And that will be all available this Friday. So if you guys want to pick those up, go to uncannySculpt.com. Pick up any of my old stuff, like the Hall of Armor. Those are available right now, so you can make sure you order those. The Iceman slides. Now that I have a way to print them, I know that the print's gonna work. Then I'm gonna start printing those up for pre-order. So stay tuned to that as well. That might go up on Friday as well. So make sure you guys are jumping on those, because I only have the things I actually make. There's not many. So I think Hall of Armors, I only have 7 sets available. Which once that goes out, I'll see if I make more. But make sure you guys jumping on those. That gets you in it. It takes me about a little while, but they will get done. I finally bought new boxes, so yeah, just go check those out. Plenty of stuff to pick up. Plenty of head sculpts to backtrack on if you're new. I don't do it by Patreon, so you can always backtrack and get the old sculpts if you wanted to. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you guys next week. We will be picking up a new sculpt. We will go with either Electro or Green Goblin to finish up our Uncanny Sinister 6. I will pull up a poll, see what you guys want to see more of. Do you want to see Green Goblin first, or do you want to see Electro first? We'll see. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging in here. Thank you guys for being here, and for Gaijin and Tripping with Toys. Appreciate you guys jumping over the comments always and forever. Helps me out being able to react to somebody. So, but have a good one, guys. Hope you guys enjoy yourselves and have a good week.